Hello awesome people, welcome to Themes Code. Today in this video tutorial, I will teach you how to create a business directory and listing website like Yellow Page, Yelp and TripAdvisor. With the combination of the Directorist plugin and onelisting theme, I will make a business directory website like this. Get the domain and hosting. Before starting to create a new website, you need to have a domain name similar to your business name. And after getting the domain name, you must host your website on a web server. There are many hosting providers in the market, but I would like to suggest you to purchase the domain and hosting from the Bluehost, because you will have the optimized and most accessible hosting solution at the lowest price. You need to pay only $35.40 to start your own directory and listing business for 1 year. After 1 year, you can renew your plan from Bluehost. Moreover, Bluehost provides you with a free domain for the first year, as well as free SSL, and you will get 24/7 customer support. So, we can purchase a hosting and a domain name from Bluehost. I will provide the link in the video description. If you click on that link, you will be sent here. Now, scroll down. You will see these 4 plans for the WordPress hosting: Basic, Plus, Choice Plus, and Pro. The billing cycle of these hosting plans is 12 months and 36 months. You can select any package of 12 months. However, if you need only one website plan, the basic package is perfect for you. The other packages will provide you with unlimited websites, including unlimited SSD storage. However, when you are a beginner, I recommend you to start with the most affordable package, the basic plan. It costs you $2.95 per month with 50 GB SSD storage. In addition, Bluehost offers you a free domain for 1 year with any hosting packages. So, starting with the basic plan and hit the select button. Now, we are on the domain selection page. If you already have a domain, enter it here and hit next to continue the process. Or you can concisely skip this step by clicking on this text. I will create a domain later. However, our main concern is for those who don't have any domain. From the Create a New Domain section, enter your desired domain name here. Then click on this drop-down menu and select your required top-level domain. After that, hit Next. If the domain is available, this green labeled message will be shown. The domain name itarts.com is available. Now it's time to create an account. The easiest way to create an account in Bluehost is to sign in with your Gmail account. I will not walk in this way. So to create a fresh account in Bluehost, first include your account information. Enter your first name, last name. Business name is optional. Therefore, I skip this and select the country, street address, city, state, and zip code. After that, enter your phone number and then your email address. This field is mandatory, and keep in mind that this email will be your official email for your Bluehost account. Your order receipt will be sent to your given email. The next section is package information. The first option you can find here is account plan. Here, Bluehost provides you with 2 basic plans: basic 12 months, price of $2.95 per month, and basic 36 months, price of $4.95 per month. So if you select 12 months package, the total cost will be $35.40 for a year. You can start your business with the minimum amount of money, including the domain name and free SSL. Therefore, this offer will be the right choice for you to win from getting any hosting plan. The next section is package extras. Selecting packages will continue to increase your total cost. Here, 6 extra packages are included: domain privacy and protection, CodeGuard Basic, Bluehost SEO tools, Microsoft 365 Mailbox, SiteLock Security, and single domain SSL. It's up to you to choose any of extra packages if you need. But for now, let's come to the payment details. First, insert the credit card number, then type for CVV2 code. After that, select the expiration date. Scroll down. Click to agree with Bluehost terms and policy. Lastly, hit the submit button. Install WordPress CMS. I hope you have been able to purchase a Bluehost plan in our showing process. Your login credential will be sent to your given email address. Now, let's log into your Bluehost account. First, go to the official website of Bluehost. As we are here right now, I will include the official website link of Bluehost in the video description. Now hit the login menu. We are on the login page. You will find two options here to login your account: hosting plan and webmail login. Ensure that hosting login is selected. Now insert your email or domain name. After that, enter the password. Then hit the login button. Okay, I can access my Bluehost account. Now we are on the dashboard of the Bluehost account. Add My Site tab is selected right now. As you can see, no sites are listed here. To create a new WordPress site, click Add Site. And two options come here: create new site and migrate existing site. Since no site has been created before, click create new site to develop a new WordPress website. Now you have to choose any of these two options from here to build a WordPress directory website. The right one includes Bluehost Website Builder, which is a design tool to customize your WordPress directory and listing website. However, in this project, I will go with the WordPress default installation process. Therefore, I choose the left option and hit Get Started. The installation process has started to create a new WordPress site just now. After that, enter the site name. For example, I type here TCBs. Then I enter the site tagline, Local Business Directory. Now explore Advanced, email address, and WordPress admin username and WordPress admin password fields appears. Inserting these options is optional for this stage. If you don't fill up these fields, you can also proceed to continue because Bluehost will create a default WordPress admin username and a WordPress admin password for you. So now hit the next button. From this setting page, you need to choose a domain. Click on this drop-down menu to select your preferred domain. Then you are allowed to skip the directory field. The last section on this setup page is helpful free plugins. I uncheck all because I don't want to install these plugins on my WordPress website right now. Okay, that's it. Now hit next. After loading for a while, you will come to this page. Bluehost asked me about the purpose of WordPress website. Scroll down. You can skip this step or select a category from this drop-down menu. I choose the directory option and then hit submit. Congratulations! WordPress is installed successfully. As you can see, all the login information such as username, password, website, and admin URL are shown here. To see the password, click on this view icon. Now, let me save the information on the notepad for future access. OK, now click on the link. Log into WordPress. We are now on the backend of our website. So finally, the installation process of WordPress CMS in Bluehost has been done. Good job! WordPress basic settings. Now we are going to discuss the basic settings of WordPress. Before diving into it, first let me show you the default front-end view of our WordPress website after installation. To do that, hover the mouse cursor on this site title TCBs and click Visit Site. This is the default view of our website. On the top, a yellow labeled option mentions Coming Soon Active. This means our website is now under development condition. No internet user can view this website. Let's find out now. First, copy the website link iedevs.com. After that, open the incognito mode of Google Chrome web browser and then paste the website URL on the address bar. Finally, press enter. See, nothing is shown here. If you install WordPress in Bluehost, you may encounter such a problem. Don't get worried about it. I'm here to solve your problem. To get rid of this situation, let me minimize this browser first. To solve this problem, let me minimize this browser first. Now hover on this site title TCBs and select Dashboard. Now we are on the admin dashboard of WordPress website. On the left sidebar, you can see some setting menus of WordPress. From here, hover on Plugins and select Install Plugin. Scroll down. Here you can see Bluehost is activated. If you deactivate it, your problem will be solved for sure. Click Deactivate. Now scroll down once again, which means that Bluehost is now deactivated. Activate option appears. In addition, you will not see the Coming Soon Active message on the top. Now, let me check the website on the Google Chrome default browser in incognito mode. Reload this page. And here it is. The website is displayed perfectly. OK, I close this browser and get back to the admin dashboard. Now, let's hover on the admin bar. In the right top corner, this is the admin of website. To change this name, click on Edit Profile. Scroll down. Here, I add the first name admin and last name user. Then for display name publicly as option, I select admin from the drop-down menu. After that, scroll down and hit Update Profile. As you can see, the profile display name is updated. OK, I close this message. And now hit the settings menu. Here you can see we are on the general settings page. The settings options start with the site title and tagline. I provided while installing WordPress. Following, you can find your website URL. The next setting field is administrative email address. This email ID will be used for various administrative purposes of this website. Next is membership. Check the option anyone can register so that anyone can be a member of your website. After that, click on the next drop-down menu. You can select the next user default role from here. In addition, you can change the language of your WordPress site by selecting a language from this drop-down menu. The following drop-down options are time zone. The next two options are date and time format. Moreover, you can select from which day of the week will start from this drop-down menu. And finally, press the Save Changes button. Settings saved message shows up. OK, now click on the permalink sub-menu under the Settings menu. Here, by default, the plain option is selected. Change this selection by choosing the other option titled Post Name. Now scroll down and hit Save Changes. The setting is saved as the permalink structure updated message shows up. Download and install Directorist plugin for free. Now it's time to install the plugin. I will give the official website link on the Directorist plugin in the video description. When you click on that link, you will be redirected here. So we are on the homepage of the Directorist plugins WordPress website. On the Hero section, you will find a blue button named Download for free. Click on it. The plugin is downloading now, and it's over. The plugin has been downloaded successfully. Now go to the downloaded folder. Here you can see a zip file named directorist.zip. This is our required plugin. Now let me minimize this folder. After that, close this tab. Now let me install the Directorist plugin. At first, hover on the Plugins menu and click Add New Submenu. Here you need to add your downloaded plugin. To add the Directorist plugin, click on the Upload plugin button. After that, click on Choose File button. Now go to your required folder where the zip file of the Directorist plugin was downloaded. And then select that file and hit Open. As you can see, the directorist.zip file is selected here. Now click Install Now button. In the meantime of installation, I close this. After a while, the plugin is installed successfully. Now you have to activate the plugin. To do that, hit the Activate Plugin button. Now we are on the Quick Setup wizard of the Directorist plugin. You can skip this step for now by clicking on the Not Right Now button. However, click Let's Go to continue the further setup process. At first, we enter the step on Setup page. As you can see, Directorist recommends creating these pages. Some pages have been created already. At this stage, you can skip this step, but I want to add the rest of the pages. So I enable these pages to create automatically. After that, hit Continue. Now we have come to step 2. Here you need to select a map from OpenStreet or Google. I select here OpenStreet. Then I enable monetization feature. Another option comes in, Monetize by Featured Listing. When you enable it, the price option appears in USD. I'm keeping this field blank right now and hitting Continue. We are in the step 3, and now it's time to import dummy data. The first configuration option here is the number of listing to import. I select 30 from this drop-down menu. After that, activate import images. Now hit continue again. Dummy data are importing now. After importing successfully, the Directorist plugin is ready to be used. Now let's return to the WordPress dashboard. Introduction to Directorist plugin. After installing and activating the Directorist plugin, the directory listing dedicated menu has appeared on the WordPress dashboard. Apart from the directory listing menu, many important pages have been created as well. Click on the Pages menu. The Directorist plugin has created Add Listing, All Authors, All Categories, All Listing, All Locations, Author Profile, Checkout, Dashboard, Login, Payment Receipt, Privacy Policy, Registration, Search Home, Search Result, Single Category, Single Location, Single Tag, Terms and Conditions, and Transition Failing pages. Okay, now click on this back arrow sign to get back to the first page. To preview any page, hover on that and click View. This is the all listing pages. Scroll down. Can you remember? I have imported 30 demo data. These 30 listings are found here. Each page contains 6 listings on my website. You will find the pagination at the bottom to access the other listing below. To go to the single listing page, suppose if you want to see details of the Rose Cottage house, just click on it. This is the single listing page of Rose Cottage house. Okay, now get back to the admin dashboard and click on Directory Listing menu. Several sub-menus are available here. The first sub-menu is All Listing. These are the 30 demo imported listings. The next sub-menu is Add New Listing. As you can see, all the necessary options to add a listing are available here. The next one is Location. These are the dummy data. These locations have come at the time of importing dummy data while installing the Directorist plugin. After locations, categories have come. The Directorist plugin imported these categories as dummy data. Now switch over to the tags. Directorist has added these tags for you. Okay, now go to the directory builder. Directorist provides a drag and drop directory builder for various forms and layouts. you will have 5 configuration tabs: General, Add Listing Form, Single Page Layout, Wall Listing Layout, and Search Form. Okay, now switch over to the order history. Since no order has been received, the order history appears to be empty as this is a brand new website. Next is Review. Like before, it's also empty. The following is the settings option. All the necessary settings menu are here, such as listing, page setup, search, user, email, monetization, personalization, extension, tools, advanced. Every setting menu has multiple sub-menus, except page setup. We'll talk about the setting options very soon. In addition, from the setting page, you can access the documentation. Just click on it and you will be redirected to the official documentation website of the Directorist plugin. Directorist provides you with documentation for 3 different types of products, such as Directorist plugin, extensions, and themes. To view the official documentation of the Directorist plugin, hit this View Directory button. And this is the required documentation page of the Directorist plugin. Okay, I close these tabs. Download and install OneListing theme. It's high time to install a theme. In this video tutorial, I'll work with the OneListing theme, a minimal and free directory theme powered by the Directorist plugin. This theme is specially designed for any directory and listing website. The Directorist and the OneListing theme are the product of the same company, so they will be the perfect combination. There are 2 types of OneListing theme in terms of price, free and premium. For now, I'm going to download and install OneListing free theme. To download the OneListing theme for free, come to this website where I am here right now. You will get the theme download link in the video description. Before downloading the onelisting theme, you can see the live demo of this theme. Click on the live demo button to see the presentation of the theme. This is the home page of the theme. Two design pages have been created for the all listing pages, grid view and list view. Now, hover on the listing menu and hit listing details. This is the single listing page. And this is the author profile. Now hit categories to enter all the categories pages. After that, hit locations to see all location pages. Next is the blog page. And this is the contact us page. The theme company provides you demo login credential to check this theme better. For anonymous sign-in, you can use demo keyword for both username and password. After login, you can see this kind of content. You will see several tabs to access some pages such as all listing, published, pending, expired, my profile, bookmarks, and announcements. The user can also submit listing as well. Just fill these fields with valid information and hit save and preview button. Very simple. I think this free theme is perfect for you at the initial stage. Okay, I close this tab. Download onelisting theme. To download the onelisting theme, hit the free download button. Now we are on the checkout page. This is the item name that I want to purchase for free. Now scroll down. Now you need to create an account to download the onelisting theme. The first step to create an account is giving personal information. In this section, first you have to provide your valid email address. Then enter your first name, last name. After that, come to the create an account section. Here, you need to provide the login credential, username and password. Enter the password twice to confirm your inserted password. After that, purchase total is shown as 0 as this is a free theme. Finally, agree to the policies, terms and conditions and hit free download. Well friends, our account has been created successfully and we are on John's account now. This is the order number. Under the product details section, you will see the product name, onelisting, which is a free product, and this is the license of the onelisting theme. After that, you find the download option. You can download only the main theme or even the child theme. To download only the main theme, hit the download button. And yes, a zip file named onelisting has been downloaded successfully. Okay, now get back to the admin dashboard. I close the download bar below. Install and activate onelisting theme. To install a theme, first navigate to Appearance and select Themes. Now click on the Add New button. Then hit Upload Theme. After that, click Choose File. Now select onelisting.zip file and hit Open. Here you can see onelisting.zip file is selected. After that, click on the Install Now button. The theme is installed successfully in no time. Now you need to activate this theme. To do that, click Activate. The theme is completely activated. Now, OneListing theme recommends installing some essential plugins, namely Contact Form 7, Elementor Page Builder, MC4 WP, MailChimp for WordPress, OneListing Toolkit, and WP Works Demo Importer. To install these plugins, click Begin Installing Plugins. To install all the plugins, check the plugins so that all the listed plugins can be selected. Then click on this drop-down menu and select Install. Now hit Apply. And then all the plugins were installed very quickly. Now click the below link, Return to Required Plugins Installer. From this page, check all the plugins and then select Activate. From the drop-down menu, after that, click on the Apply button. In the blink of an eye, this page becomes empty and all the plugins are activated successfully. Now, navigate to Plugins and then hit Installed Plugins. Scroll down. Some new plugins have been installed and activated. Now, click Install Demo Contents under WP Works Demo Importer to install our demo website. Here, you will get a warning message which describes that your previous data will be lost if you install the demo website. If you have no problem losing your old data, click on this Install button. The full demo is installing right now, so please wait until the installation process is finished. After finishing the installation, you will be redirected to your website. This website displays exactly like the demo website we saw in the live demo on the theme. Now, hover on Listings and select Listing Details. See, this page looks exactly the same Listing Details page we saw before. Now go to the author profile. This is the author's profile. Now go to the dashboard. This is the dashboard of the admin author. Okay, now hover on the site title, TCBs, and select Dashboard. Now we are on the admin dashboard of the WordPress website. After installing the demo site of the free OneListing theme, it will add some content. Now let me check those updates. But before diving into it, I close this tab. Okay, now hit Directory Listing. I close this advertisement. The demo listing of the Directorist plugin were 30. and I showed that before. But after installing the demo website, the number of the listing is now 40, where published listings are 39 and pending listing is only 1. And this listing has not been published yet. So if you want to publish this listing, hit publish. After a while, the pending option vanishes and the number of the published listings become 40. Now go to the locations. As you can see, the number of locations is also increased. Now hit categories. After installing the demo site of the onelisting theme, more categories have been listed here than before. The same thing is applicable to the tags. When you access the order history, you will see that 3 randomly generated orders have been published. To see any order details, click on the view of any order. This is the sample of a complete order. Okay, let's get back to the previous scenario. Now go to reviews. Here you can see some reviews generated by the full demo site of the onelisting free theme. To view any review on a single listing page, click on the respective view listing link. This is a single listing page. Now we scroll down and these are the reviews. Okay, now get back to the previous page. Directorist settings. Well friends, now let's discuss the settings of the Directorist plugin in more depth. To do that, click on the settings option. Here, the first setting tab is general under the listing menu. As you can see, the first setting option here is enable multi-directory. At first, it was not enabled, but the full demo of the site of the onelisting theme added 2 new directories, and that's why it is enabled now. To see those directories from the website's end, hover on the site title, TCBs, and click Visit Site. After coming to the website, hover on the Listings menu and select Listing Grid View. 3 types of listings are shown here: General, Real Estate, and Restaurant. The demo website of the onelisting theme added Real Estate and Restaurant. Okay, now get back to the Settings tab of the Directorist plugin. Later in this video, I will show you how to build a directory using the Directorist plugin. So now let's move on to the second option, Icon Library. The default selection here is Line Awesome. I select Font Awesome from the drop-down menu. The next option is the capability of the users to renew the listing. I keep it enabled. The next 2 options are about the send expiry notice and send renewal reminder. How many days before the reminder email will be sent, the listing expiration can be set here. And you can also set the days for sending renewal reminder email after expiring the listing. The following activated option is delete trash expiry listing. After that, you can set the days before listing will expire to send the expiration reminder email. I set 10 days for this option. Next, you need to select an action after the listing reaches the removing threshold. Delete permanently or move to trash. I prefer the default selection, move to trash. After that, the paginate author listing option is allowed. Then select any option from these three author email, display, display only for logged in users, and hide. I again prefer the default selection, display, and finally you can allow or disallow the following options. Show category filter on author page and guest listing submission. Lastly, to save the changes, hit the Save Changes button. For a short time, the saving successfully message shows up. Now scroll up and switch over to the second tab, or listing. The first option here is display header. By default, it is enabled. The next option is the header title. You can edit this text. Now, let's check these things on the website. To do that, hover on the site title, then right-click on the visit site and select the first option, Open Link in the new tab. Now, we are on the home page of our website. Hover on the listings and select Listings List View. The items found text is shown here. Okay, now let me change this text. Results are found. After that, hit Save Changes. Okay, the saving is done. Now go to the next tab and reload the website. Results are found shows up on the website. Now let me disable the display header option. Again, click on the Save Changes button. After that, reload the all listing page. As you can see, the header has gone away from this page. Okay, now let's get back to the default state. After that, enable the instant search option and hit Save Changes. Then reload the web page again. The header appears with the default options. Now, I want to mention you that this is the filter button and this is the filter icon. Okay, now get back to the settings page of the Directorist plugin. If you disable the next two options, display filter button and display filter icon, the filter button and the filter icon will disappear. So let's take a look at how I do that. At first, I disable these options, then hit the Save Changes button once again. After that, go to the all listing page and reload it. From now, you can find any filter button along with the filter icon here. Okay, now let's enable the filter button and icon to continue the process further. Okay, the filter button is activated again. When you click on the filters button, the search filtering options take place. At the bottom of this section, you can find two buttons named Reset Filters and Apply Filters. Now, get back to the settings page again. Our next option is Filters button text. I remove the filters text and make it filtering. Then you can see two filter buttons, Resets and Apply. By default, these two buttons are selected. You can untick any button for now. You can untick any button for not showing that button in the search filtering section. However, I keep the default settings and then change the Reset Filters button text to Reset and the Apply Filter button text to Apply. After that, hit the Save Changes button and see the results. First, reload the all listing page. Then you can see the text of the respective buttons has been changed. Here you can see Sort by drop-down menu. You can find those Sort by options on the Settings tab of the Directorist plugin. The Sort by drop-down option contains these features. You can unselect any of these options like this. In addition, you can change the sort by text. Moreover, you are allowed to disable the sort by option with the help of this toggle button. However, I keep the default settings. Now come to the next option, Displays. View as drop-down, which is enabled by now. The plugin allows these three drop-downs for View as option, Grid, List and Map. Let me check on the website. Okay, now click here. This is the grid view. And now hit the button text to the grid view. Now hit the button. Next to the grid view. This is the list view. And now hit the show map button to see the map view. And this is the map view. Okay, now get back to the grid view. If you don't want to show any of these options, you can unselect that from the settings page of the Directorist plugin. However, I keep all the options here. You can change the default view options from the drop-down menu. In the same way, you can edit and change the rest of the options. After changing anything, hit the Save Changes button. Okay, now scroll up and go to the single listing settings page. Here, the first option is Disable Single Listing View. If you enable this option, you will not be able to access the single listing post from the all listing page. It means if you click any of these photos or post title, you will be redirected to the respective single listing page like this. As you can see, this is the single listing page of Cat Cafe Neko Robi. Okay, now come back to the previous page. Now let me enable this option. To do that, I click this toggle button to enable it and hit Save Changes. Now reload the all listing pages. See, no link is activated here to enter into any of the single listing page. So we can understand that disable single listing view options should be disabled. Let me disable it. Similarly, all the single listing related settings are available here. Now I enable address linked with map. After that, I'm moving to this option, related listing based on. Here, the default settings is category or tag, but I select here category and tag. Now hit Save Changes. After changing the settings, go to the next settings tab, location and category. This settings page consists of two sections, categories page settings and location page settings. Similar settings exist in each section, namely the default view, grid or list, number of columns, categories order by ID, count name, and Slack. Categories sort by ascending or descending. Display listing count, hide empty categories, and hide empty locations. OK, now go to the listing currency. Under the listing currency settings page, you can set the currency name. 1000 separation, allow decimal, off or on, decimal separation and currency position, $5 before or after $5. Since I don't change any settings here, I don't need to hit Save Changes button. But when you change anything from here, you must use the Save Changes button. OK, now go to the next option, Map. Here, you are allowed to select any map from this drop-down menu. Two maps are available, Google Map and OpenStreetMap. If you select the Google Map option, you will set the Google Map API key here. However, I select OpenStreetMap. The rest of the options are self-explanatory. If you face any problem, comment to us. Now go to the review. All the review settings are available here. You need to enable or disable any options like this. Here, enable reply is deactivated by default. I make it activate so that no comment moderation will be needed further. Now hit the Save Changes button and switch over to the page setup. We are on the page setup settings page, where a lot of setting options are included. Here, you have to set a separate page for each option. Just click on this drop-down menu and I select your respective required page. If you haven't already created any required pages, don't worry. The Directorist plugin will help you to create the required pages for you. Use the Regenerate Pages button to do that. After that, hit Save Changes. OK, now explore the search listing under the Search tab. Here, the first option is Search Bar Title. As you can see, the default text for this field is Explore the World. Now, let's explore the search page. To do that, open the Pages menu in the New tab. Scroll down. Here, you can find a page titled Search Home. Click View. We are now on the Search Home page. And here is the Explore the World text. Now let me add the text Search Now for the search bar subtitle. After that, I select the overlapping option for Open Filter fields. I select the overlapping option. Next, I change the search button text from Search to Find. After that, I set the text Reset for the Reset Filter button text and only Apply for the Apply Filters button text. After that, hit Save Changes. Saving successfully message displayed. Now go to the Search Home page and reload it. Below, Explore the World is the text Search Now, which is the search bar subtitle. And here is the Find text, which is actually the search button text. Now click on this filter button. Finally, the Reset and Apply buttons are shown. As I have just set the name of the Reset Filters button text and Apply Filter button text, respectively, now explore the search result. You have already been familiar with some of these fields. So try to change these options yourself and see which option brings what kind of changes in your search result. Okay, now expand the user menu. The first setting tab is registration form. You can enable any option, whatever you want. As you can see, if you enable any option, for example the first name, label and required options appear. But when you disable it, label and required vanishes. Scroll down. Now I enable the last settings section, auto login after registration. From this drop-down menu, let me choose the previous page for this option. Redirection after registration. Now hit the Save Changes button. After that, scroll down and go to the login form. Login related form settings have been shown here. On this setting page, the last option is redirection after login. I select the previous page. For this drop-down menu, once again, hit Save Changes. Now, again, scroll up and move to the dashboard settings page. As you can see, Directorist has come up with two types of dashboard, author dashboard and user dashboard. And the top 6 settings are common for all. Do your own experiment. Now go to the All Authors settings page. This is the All Authors settings page. As you can see, all the settings options are enabled here by default. So I keep the default settings for the All Authors and expand the email. Here you can disable all email notifications. Activating this toggle button, disable all the email notifications. And deactivating means the email notifications are enabled like this. Now I set an email address for form email and admin email address, john@visitors.com. After that, I select all the events for the admin and the listing owner notifications. After that, hit Save Changes. Now go to Email Templates. Here you can find the section-wise settings options such as General, for new listing, for approved published listing, for edited listing, for about expired listing, for expired listing, for renewal listing, for renewed listing, for deleted listing, for new order, for complete order, for listing contact email and registration confirmation. Just click on the respective text area and change your settings. Before leaving this page, don't forget to hit the Save Changes button. Okay, now explore monetization. We are now on the general settings of monetization. Here, you have to make sure that the monetization feature is enabled like this. Now go to the featured listing. Before working on the featured listing, make sure that the monetization by featured listing option is activated. Otherwise, no settings will be available here just like this. Okay, I enable it to see all the options here. Now, come to the price in USD. Admin can set here a price that a user has to pay for upgrading his listing to the featured listing. I set here the price $20, and then you can set the duration in days of the featured listing here. I type here 45 as days. Finally, hit Save Changes. Now, access the gateway settings. The first option you can find here is the Enable Test Mode. The main advantage of enabling the test mode is that you can test the payment gateway on your website. There will be no real transaction. Then you can see the only default gateway, and that is bank transfer. You are familiar with the following options. After saving the changes, hit the offline gateway settings. Here you can enter the gateway title, include the gateway description, and change the bank information. Okay, that's all about the monetization in the free version of the Directorist plugin. Now, explore the personalization settings. Now, we are on the single listing template. Here, by default, the Directorist template has been selected. You can choose the other templates, theme template for post, theme templates for page. Then you can set the maximum width of the single listing template. After that, you will find the padding and margin settings in Pixel. I don't have any intention to change the default settings from here. So now I want to explore the color settings page. Click on it. Here the first setting option is button color. Click on this drop-down menu. Find several button types. As soon as you select any button, multiple color options appear. The following color settings sections are base color, all listing map maker, and primary color. As you can see, every section has relevant color options. Okay, now go to the base settings page. Now, as you can see, several base options can be found here. 3 settings sections are available, such as badge management, popular badges, and featured badges. Now click on the Tools menu. At present, we are on the announcement phase. The admin can send a notice to any users. I'll show you how to do that in this tutorial later. Now hit Listings, Import or Export. Admin can import all the listing information from this settings page. To do that, hit Run Importer. Now you need to upload CSV file. To see the inside structure of the CSV file, how the listings information should be demonstrated, download a sample CSV using this button. So click on it. As you can see, the dummy CSV file is downloaded. Click on it to open this file. And this is the sample dummy data. By analyzing this CSV file, you can prepare your listing information in the CSV file format. Okay, I close this file. For example, I have closed these unnecessary tabs. You can also export your existing listing. To do that, click on the Export button. Listings export data.csv file is downloaded successfully. Open this file by clicking on it and see there are listing data of the website. Okay, let me close this CSV file. Now it's time to explore the Advanced tab. As you can see, title and meta is selected. These are some SEO related fields. Okay, now miscellaneous. This setting page consists of 3 options: caching, debugging, and uninstall. If you disable caching, reset cache option will appear. By default, it is enabled. I will keep this setting and hit Save Changes. And that's all from the settings of the free Directorist plugin. Create a new directory type. Now, let me show you how to build a new directory type with the Directorist plugin. To do that, click on the Directory Builder submenu under the Directory Listing dedicated menu. As you can see, 3 types of directories have already been available here. General is the default directory built by the Directorist plugin. The other 2 directories named Real Estate and Restaurant have come with the full demo site of the onelisting theme. You can make any of these 2 directories as a default menu. To do that, hit this 3 dots icon button. You can delete this directory or make it the default directory. On the left side, you can see a big blue button named Create New Directory Type. This button will take you to the adding section of the new directory type. However, these buttons and these 2 directories will not be available if the multi-directory option is disabled. Let me prove this thing. Click on the settings under the directory listing. We are now on the General tab of the listing menu. Let me disable the first option, Enable Multi-Directory. Are you sure? Message shows up. Click Yes. And multi-directory is disabled. Now go to the Directory Builder again. See, only the general directory is shown here. The rest of the options as well as directories have vanished. So let me enable the multi-directory option again. After enabling the setting, hit Start Building Directory. It will take you to the directory builder. Now hit the button Create New Directory Type. First, you need to type the name of your directory type. I type on this text box, Home Service. Next is the directory icon. Here, the directory icon is FA Home. If you set nothing here, the default icon goes to FA Home. Now, let me add an icon class here, las la tools. Now, come to the default listing status. You will find a couple of drop-down options here for the new listing default. You will find a couple of drop-down options here for the new listing default status and edited listing default status, pending and publish. I keep the default settings pending because whatever a user submit a listing or edits a listing, it should be under the review of the admin. This is called pending status. When the review is complete, the admin of the directory website will publish that listing. The next option is expiration. Now you need to set the number of the days as the default expiration time of the home service listing. I set here 45 days. After that, you can select an image for the default preview of the home service directory. Since no default image were set in the previous directory type, I don't set any image here. It's very easy to upload an image here. First, click on Select button. From the media library, choose your required image and finally hit Use this image. And that's how the default preview image will be uploaded. Simple. Okay, I close this. Finally, you can export the config file in JSON format. Let me click on the export button. Directory.json file is downloaded successfully. To open this file, click on it. Now hit the create button. A new directory type named Home Service has been created successfully. Now it's time to visit the website to see whether the Home Service directory has been added or not. To see the changes, first open the Pages menu in the New tab. Then hover on the All Listing Pages and select View. We are on the All Listing Pages right now. Here you can see that Home Service occupies the place between General and Real Estate directory types. And here is the directory icon called Las La Tools. Now click on it. As expected, no listing is found here because Home Service is the brand new directory on this website. Therefore, at least one listing has to be added here. But before adding a list to the Home Service directory, let me configure the Home Service directory first. To do that, go to the previous tab. Now we are under the General tab. Hit the Add Listing from Configuration tab. And this Add Listing form is divided into two parts: Form Fields and Settings. First, let's check the form fields. You are allowed to drag and drop the fields from the preset fields and the custom fields to the left side sections, such as General section. You can add a section under the General section on the left side. But before working on this configuration page, you have to ensure that the section dragging is enabled like this. To make you understand, I click on the Enable Section Dragging button. See, the button is changed to the Disable Section Dragging. This means the drag and drop system is no longer working here. So, let me enable this. To remove any field, click on this trash icon like this. Now, let me drag category, description, and tag from the preset fields. Drop them to the General section. You can also replace these fields by dragging and dropping like this. In addition, you can rename the section name. Click on this pencil icon. Now you are able to edit the section name. I'm changing the section name of the General section to General Information. Now let's see how to add a section like General Information. To do that, click on the Add Section button. Let me add the section name, Pricing, under the group name. Now let me drag pricing from the preset fields and drop it here. After that, let me add another section. I type for the group name Features. Then from the custom fields on the right side, drag the onListing feature list and drop it to the features. Now, let me add another section and name that section Contact Information. Under this section, I add email, phone, and website fields. After that, add another section. I name it Social Network. Here, I drop the field social icon, then add another section named Location. Under Location, I add 3 fields: location, address, and map. Finally, add the media section. Then add images and video fields here. Now, click on this down arrow sign to explore the video field. Multiple options have appeared, such as label, placeholder, required, and only for admin use. If you want to make this field required for the user, enable the required option like this. However, I want to make it optional, so I disable it and then rename the label video. Similarly, every field has its respective options like this. Okay, now hit the update button. The directory has been updated successfully. Now scroll up and go to the Settings tab under the Add Listing form. Here, Terms and Conditions, Privacy and Policy, and Submission settings should be enabled. Moreover, Terms and Conditions and Privacy and Policy are enabled by default. All is okay here. Now go to the single page layout. 4 settings and form tabs are available in the single page layout, such as listing header, content, other settings, and review form. Let's enter the first one, listing header. From here, you can make a format of the listing header design. To understand the basic design of the listing header, go to the website, hover on the listings, and select Listings Details. This is the header area. If you want to add an image slider like this, you can do it with the help of the Directorist plugin. First, go to the Directory Builder, click this plus icon, and select Listing Slider. This element allows you to add an image slider on this single page listing header section. Now, back to the website. This is the listing title. The listing title is set here by default. OK, click this setting icon. The listing title sections appears on the left side. If you disable the show title option, this listing title will not be shown on the single listing web page. OK, let me enable the show title option, then close the listing title settings section. Now, come back to the website. On the right side of the header section, you can find 3 options: bookmark, share, and report. If you look at the structure of this design from the backend, you will find a section called the top right. This section contains these 3 things. To add those things, click on this plus sign. 3 elements shows up: bookmark, share, and report. Click on them to add these elements here, and that's how the share, bookmark, and report will be shown on this single listing page respectively. The next design customization section is quick info. These elements belongs to the quick info section. Here the first one is called the listing rating element. This is called listing review. The next is listing price, and the last one is category. Now let's set the elements according to this form. To do that, click on this plus icon. Then first click to add listing rating. Then hit the listing review. After that, add the listing price element. And finally, select category. Okay, the customization of the listing header is done. Now hit the update button. The directory has been updated successfully. Now scroll up and hit on the contents. Here, again, you have to work with drag and drop fields. But first, make sure that the section is enabled for dragging. Okay, now hit Add Section. The section is added. Now click this pencil icon to edit this section. Some options are exposed here. To rename this section, remove the section text and type here features under the label. Now, let's add a field in the features section. From the preset fields, I drag the features list field and drop it under the features section. Now, explore this field. As you can see, the last list is taken here automatically. Now, hit Add Section. Here I type listing video for label. Now I drag video option. Now I drag video field and drop it under the listing video. If you explore this field, you will find the default icon, La video. Now again hit Add Section. This time I label it location and drag and drop the map field. Map field also contains a default icon named La Map. Now from the other fields, drag the review field and drop it under the location. Then drag the on listing description field from the other fields and drop it on the left side at the top of all the sections. In the same way, drag and drop author info, contact listings owner form. After that, hit update. The directory has been updated successfully. Now go to the other settings. On this setting page, I enable the option listing from same author and set 8 for the number of listings to show option with the help of this range slider. I keep the default settings for the rest of the options. To save the changes, hit update. The information has been updated successfully. Now go to the review form. These are the regular fields. For the review form, you can enter your desired level or placeholder. In addition, you can enable the cookie consent and show website field. Okay, friends, that's it from the single page layout. Now hit all listing layout. All listing layout is divided into two sections: all listing grid layout and all listing list layout. And this is the grid layout. You need to customize it right now. At first, you will find our drag and drop menu. This menu contains two options: with preview image, without preview image. I prefer with preview image because you can imagine the design with it. But if you select without preview image, then the simple image structure will be gone like this. If you want to understand more clearly, let's take a look at the website. Hover on listings and then select the first option, listings grid view. And this is the preview image I'm talking about. So I'm going to proceed with preview image. First, I'm going to add elements to the top left section. Let's go to the website. You will see two elements here in the top left corner, popular and featured. So let's add these elements to our layout. To do that, hit the plus icon and then select popular and featured elements. And yes, the required elements are placed here. And I select the favorite element for the top right section. After that, select the pricing element for the bottom left section. As you can see on the website like this. At the body top, you will find here the listing title. And this is the rating. Now, let's place them in our grid view layout. This is the body top section. Click on this plus sign. Now, you will find three elements, rating, new, and title. First, I select title and then rating. Okay, I close this. The title and the rating are placed here. Now, let's include some elements for the body bottom. Let me come back to the all listing page. Here, you can see the directory address, phone number, and lastly, this is the posting date. Okay, now get back to the directory builder. Now click on the plus sign of the body bottom. From the insert element, I select the address first. Then I choose the phone number. Then I choose the phone element. And finally, I click on the posted date element. Okay, I close this. As you can see, the address, phone number, and the posted date of the elements directory listing are placed here. Now, let's add an element to the footer left. But first, go to the all listing page to see what's on the footer left. As we can see, this is the category of the directory listing. So, again, come back to the directory builder and add the category elements on the footer left. Okay, I close this thing. And finally, I skip the footer right section and hit update. The directory has been updated successfully. Now scroll up and click all listing list layout. This is the list view layout. And okay, now again go to the all listing page. Then hover on the listings and select listings list view. This is exactly the design we'll do now. To do that, first get back to the directory builder. Now click the plus button here. Then select featured and popular elements. For the body top, I add title and rating. Then I select favorite for the body right section. After that, add location, phone, and posted date, respectively, on the body bottom. For the footer left, I choose the category element. Finally, on the footer right, I select the pricing element and hit update. Congratulations! The directory has been updated successfully. Scroll up. Now enter the last option, the search form. Before adding some fields in the basic and advanced section from the preset fields and the other fields, let's dive into the search home page first. This is the search page. Here you can see the search bar on the far left. In the middle, you can see the location field. After that, you can find the category option. When you click on this first button, price, reviews, and tags options appear. This structure is available for the general directory type. OK, now click on the home service directory type. See, nothing is shown here. So let's make a layout for home service. To do that, come back to the directory builder again, drag search bar, location, and category fields from the preset fields respectively, and drop them under the basic section. In the same way, add the pricing, review, and tag fields in the advanced section. After that, hit update. Well friends, now reload the search home page. Then click on the home service tab. And now you can see the search bar, location, and category fields here. Hit the filter button. Pricing review and tag fields are also available here. Now let's add a new listing from the backend of the admin panel. To do that, go to the dashboard. Before adding a new listing by the admin, you need to add a location, category, and a tag related to that listing first. Add new location. Hit the location tab under the directory listings to add a new location. On the right side, you will see the list of the locations. The first one is Afghanistan, and we know that the capital of Afghanistan is Kabul. Next is Australia. The names of two places in Australia are Melbourne and Sydney. This location belongs to this country. In this format, I will make the new location. On the left side, you will see all the options for adding a new location. First, add the location name. I type here United States. Then you can skip the slash. After that, I keep the parent location name. Then you can include the description of your location. Next, select the directory type. I check here all the directories. Then add an image for this location. And finally, hit the Add New Location button. The country named the United States is listed here as a location. Now, let's add another location. I named here New York. Then for the slash, I type NY for the parent location. I click on this drop-down menu and select the United States. After that, you can add any description here related to New York City. After that, you can add any description here related to New York City. Then check the directory type. After that, add an image for New York City. And finally, click on the Add New Location. After that, you can see a new location named New York, and the parent location New York is in the United States. Okay, that's all from the Locations tab. Add a new category. Now, let's go to the categories. The first thing you need to add here is the name of the category. I type here contractors. Then you can skip the slash. After that, you can select a parent category. Then include a description. As you can see here, I skip these three options. After that, I check all the directory types. Then select a category icon from this drop-down menu. Next, add an image for this category. After that, select a color. Finally, hit Add New Category. The contractors category has been added here successfully. Add new tags. Now click on tags. The process of adding new tags starts with the name. I type a name, home services. Then you can again skip the slash. After that, include the description here. Finally, hit the button. Add new tag. See, our new tag named home services has been added here successfully. In the same way, I'll add another new tag named contractor. The contractor is added here. Okay, now it's time to add a listing from the backend of the admin dashboard. Add new listing by admin. Under the directory listing menu, you will find Add New Listing tab. Click on it. First, enter the listing title, 4K Builder. Then include a description over here. Next, select a listing type, home service from this drop-down menu. After that, select a pricing from those two options, price USD or pricing range. I select price range here. After that, I choose the moderate price range from this drop-down menu. Now come to the features section. Here you need to add the feature list. First, I type here add a feature, home reconstruction. After that, press enter and type interior design. Then press enter and again type broken window repair. In the same way, I add two more features, install glass partition and room partition. Here I added a new feature and then press the enter button because every new feature will be printed on each new line. Okay, now come to the contact information section. At first, I enter the official email address. Okay, now come to the contract information section. At first, I enter the official email address of the 4K Builder company. Then add a phone number. If your listing company has an official website address, you can include that here. However, I keep this field blank. The next section is social networks. Click Add New button. Here, first you have to select a social media network like Facebook from this drop-down menu and then insert the link of your listing company's official Facebook ID. You can try multiple social media accounts as well. Now, let's add a location. You can search the company address from here. or use latitude or longitude to add the specific address on this map. To use the coordinates, click Enter Coordinates options. Two options are available here, latitude and longitude. To show you how to add a specific location on this map, I enter the latitude 40.706752. For the longitude, I enter 73.821655. After that, hit Generate on Map button. The map is adjusted here correctly. You can also hide this map by clicking this option like this. Okay, I uncheck this option. Then following section is Media. You can upload a preview image for this listing. However, I prefer here to upload slider image. So, click on the Upload Slider Images button. Select the required images. And click Use this image. Okay, the next option is Video, which is optional. The next option is Author. Here you can see that admin is adding this listing. Next is the Review section. Okay, I skip this and scroll up. From the right sidebar, you can set the listing expiration date and time. In addition, you can keep this listing forever on your website. To do that, click the Next Expires option, then check this option to mark it as a featured listing. Now come to the Locations section. According to the Home Service Directory type, New York and United States locations are available in the All Locations list. So I check these two options. After that, I check the constructor category as the only category for the Home Service Directory type. The final option is the tags. Here, you need to type for the tags to add like this. Okay, everything is fine. Now hit the Publish button. The post has been published successfully, and this is the permalink of this post, showcasing the listing by admin. Okay, now go to the website to see the condition of the listing. Hover on Listings, then select Listings. We are on the Listings page. Now click Home Service. As you can see, one listing is found here named 4K Builder. This is the featured listing as I checked the Mark as Featured option. This is the moderate pricing I have selected. Next is the address of the company, then the phone number I inserted before. After that, you can see the publication date of this listing. And finally, you can find the category of this listing, and that's the constructor. Okay, now click on it. First, you can see the slider image. Click on any image to view that. These images are shown on the single listing page of the 4K Builder. Which is the title of the listing. This is the description of the listing. The description shows here on the 4K Builder single listing page. Next, is the official list. This list comes from here. Now come to the location. I have set this map from the backend. The author information comes from the author section. Now, as an admin of this website, I give a 5-star rating for 4K Builder and write a review in the comment section. After that, hit Submit Review. The commenting is done. Now, let's check it on the backend. Reload this page. And here it is. The comment is shown here. Theme customization. Now, it's time to customize the theme. To do that, hover on Appearance and hit Customize. As you can see, very few options are added here. You can customize the design of the front end of the website widely and smoothly with the help of the Elementor Page Builder because onelisting theme is fully compatible with the Elementor plugin. However, in this video, I will cover only the basic customization options like site identity, menus, widgets, homepage settings, and additional CSS. Okay, now let's go to the first option, site identity. You can change the logo from here. At first, click on the Change Logo button. Then go to the Upload Files. After that, hit Select Files. Now, select your required logo. Then click Open. Now, click on the Select button. You can crop this image. However, I skip cropping and the logo is set in the right place. In addition, you can change the site title and tagline from here. Okay, now get back to the previous main customization panel and explore the menus. Let me add a menu item here. These items belong to the primary menu. So let's go to the primary menu. This is the home. This is listings. Categories is here. Next is blog. And lastly, the contact us. Now, let's drag the dashboard from the listings and drop it at the last position of the primary menus like this. Okay, dashboard comes here. Now, let me add a new item. To do that, hit Add Items. From this panel, let's add a page. I select here registration. Okay, the registration page has come. Let's place the dashboard and the registration between locations and blog. I drag the dashboard and the registration and drop them at the required place. Okay, the rearranging is done. Now get out of the menus. Hit Save Changes. Now go to the widgets. As you can see, 4 footers are available here. Now scroll down. Then click on footer. On listing, About widget is set here. Click here to explore it. And this is the footer on section. However, you can add a widget here. Click on the Add a Widget button. The listing of the widgets is shown here. Okay, now get back to the widgets panel. This is footer 2. Footer 2 consists of the navigation menu useful links. You can change it from this drop-down menu. Okay, now go to the footer 3. Here, the selected navigation menu is top categories. The last option, footer 4, is here. Subscribe and update. Click on it. This text is shown here. You can edit this text from here. Okay, now get back to the onelisting customization panel again. Now go to the homepage settings. Here is the default selected option, a static page. You can change the homepage from this drop-down menu. All the pages are shown here. However, you can add a new page here by clicking on it. The next option is the post page. Here the default selected page is blog. If you select the first option, your latest posts, your homepage will be changed to this page. Okay, I come back to the default setting. Now get back to the main customization panel. Now hit additional CSS. You can add your custom CSS code over here. Okay, that's all from the customization panel. Now, if you want to change the onelisting theme, hit the change button. Two options are available, install theme and WordPress.org theme. These are the installed theme on my WordPress dashboard. If you select WordPress.org themes option, many themes will be shown here like this. Okay, that's it. Now hit publish. Your changes have been published. You are allowed to see your website on different devices. Click here to view it on the table form, and this is the tabloid version of the website. The last one is the mobile version, and this is the mobile view of the website. Okay, now get back to the desktop view. Finally, I close this design customization panel. User registration. Now it's time to register a user. First, let's change the browser. On the address bar, I type the website address and press enter. This is the homepage of the website. To register a user, go to the registration page by clicking on registration. We are on the registration page. At first, enter the username, Jacob. Then enter the valid email address of the user. After that, enter a strong password to get access to the account. Then check the agreement of privacy and policy. After that, hit this checkbox to agree with all terms and conditions of this website. Finally, hit the sign up button. Okay, Mr. Jacob is now a registered user of the TCB's directory website, and he is logged in automatically. The website set this default profile picture for Mr. Jacob. Now click on Dashboard. Introduction to the user dashboard. So, this is the dashboard of Mr. Jacob. Here you can see the listings menu is selected. Here 4 listing related tabs are available. All listings will be displayed on the All Listings tab. When the admin publishes any listing of Mr. Jacob, that listing will be shown on the Published tab. However, the pending listings will be shown under the Pending tab. Finally, the Expired tab will contain the expired listings of Mr. Jacob. Okay, now hit My Profile. This page contains detailed information about Mr. Jacob. Now, let me select the profile image. To do that, hit Select. Now go to the required folder. After that, select the image. Now hit Open. The profile picture is set successfully. Now go to the My Profile section. I type John for the first name. Then again type Smith for the last name. After that, include the phone number. And now enter the address. After that, you can change your password. First, enter the new password, then enter the password again to confirm new password field. I'm not changing the password right now. Do it yourself. The following fields are self-explanatory. Now hit the Save Changes button. The information has been saved successfully. Bookmark. Now click the bookmark option below My Profile. Nothing is found here right now. So let's bookmark some listings. To do that, first hover on Listings and then open the Listings Grid View page in the New tab. Now, let me click on this bookmark icon of the Bon Voyage car rental listings. It is added to my favorite list. Now I bookmark the Center of Strength listing. Okay, now go to the Bookmarks tab on the dashboard and reload the page. As you can see, those two bookmark listings are shown here. Okay, now go to the last option, Announcements. These are the dummy announcements from the system. To remove any announcement, click on the respective close button like this. Okay, let me delete all the announcements in this way. Basically, the website admin announces any notice to all the users or the specific user, and that announcement will be shown here at the user's end. So let's announce a notice to Mr. Jacob. To do that, go to the admin dashboard first. Under the directory listings dedicated menu, you will find the settings sub-menu. Click on it. Now scroll down, explore tools, and here is the announcement dedicated tab. Here on this page, click this drop-down menu and select the selected user option. Recipient options shows up. Since Jacob is the only registered user of this website, his username shows up. So I select Jacob. After that, I type add listing on the subject line. Then enter the message here. Please add a listing as soon as possible. After that, you can set the expiry date of this announcement to Mr. Jacob with the help of this range slider. I set here 60 days. Moreover, you can send a copy of this announcement to this email. You have no intention to set an email to Mr. Jacob. That's why I disable this option. Finally, hit the send button. The announcement has been sent successfully. Now, let's check this announcement on the user's end. To do that, reload the announcements page. And here you can see a new announcement appears. This is the sending date of the announcement. This is the subject, and this is the message of the announcement sent by the website admin to Mr. Jacob. Add new listing by user. So now Mr. Jacob has to add a new listing from his end. To do that, click on the Add Listing button. Now choose listing type. I select here Home Service. You will page the General Information section first. I enter the title of the listing, HI Construction. Next, select the category Constructor. After that, include description here. Next, select Home Service for tag. In addition, you can select multiple tags. I select another 2 tags, Contractor and Commercial. Then I select the price range, Expensive. Now include the feature list, House Remodeling, Carpentry, Room Addition, Kitchen Repairing, and General Contracting. Next section is Contact Information. Enter the email address. Next is phone number. Then I skip the website and social network. Next, you need to add a location from this drop-down menu. I select both United States and New York from here, and then select the address on the map. If the directory listing is on the map, you can search for it and get the address like this. Or you can use the coordinates. Check this option to add latitude and longitude of the address. After inserting latitude and longitude, click on the Generate on Map button. File size shouldn't be more than 2.0 MB and maximum 5 files are allowed. The image size should be 480 by 350 and you need to upload at least 4 images. To add some images, hit Select Files. Now go to the required folder and select all the files to upload. Then click Open. As you can see, all the images are uploaded. The next option is Video. This field only allows YouTube and Vimeo URL. So now I'm going to the Themes Code official YouTube channel and selecting a video titled Best WordPress Directory Plugins 2022. Copy the URL of the video and then paste it over here. Then select the privacy policy, terms and conditions checkboxes. Finally, hit Save and Preview. Okay, this is the preview of the listing. These are the uploaded images. This is the title of the listing. The following is the pricing range and category. This is the description of the listing. Next, you can see the feature list. This is the listing video embedded on YouTube. You can find the exact location of the listing. Moreover, author info is also included here on this page. Okay, now scroll up and click Dashboard. Under the All Listings tab, HI Construction is included, but the status of this listing is pending here. Only the directory website admin can publish any listing added by the registered users. To publish the listing, go to the admin dashboard. Under the directory listings dedicated menu, click all listings. At the top, ASI construction is listed here and it is under the pending situation. Click on it. All the information related to ASI construction is shown here. Admin can change the expiration date and time. Not only this, but also he can edit any information from this page. To publish this listing, hit the publish button. The post is published. This is the permalink of this listing post. So let's check out whether the listing has been published on the website or not. This time I again want to change the browser to browse the website. So I open Microsoft Edge. On the address bar, enter the website address and press enter. So we are on the home page of the website. Now hover on listing and select the first one, listing grid view. Now select home service. And here it is. ASI construction is seen here. Click on it. So this is the single listing page of ASI construction. Okay, now go to the user's end and see whether the status of the listing has been changed or not. We are on the Jacob dashboard right now. So click the published button. See, the status of ASI construction is now published. The thing you can find in the all listings. And that's all for today. I hope you have watched the tutorial till now. The tutorial will help you to make a business directory listing website for free. I have only covered the Directorist free plugin and onelisting free theme in this video tutorial. To make your website more functional and get something better, you have to go for premium option. You can find the premium link of the Directorist plugin and onelisting pro theme in the video description. So share this video with your friend zone on various social media platforms to help other people. In addition, hit the subscribe button to our channel if you haven't done yet. Finally, like this video so that we can get inspiration for making such videos. So this is time to say goodbye. See you soon in the next video.